Hi guys, it's London Tech here. Welcome to another video where today we'll be speaking on the S26 series, the leaks and the confirmed news by ICE Universe. So we're gonna speak on that. What are the changes? What are the leaks? And I will be obviously showcasing what ICE Universe has tweeted and what are the upgrades and what are my thoughts on the upgrades personally. Is it good? Is it bad? Samsung is changing, and some of the leaks are that Samsung is really shaking up the S26 series, and it's going to be different from the previous generation. So we're going to talk each one of them. Obviously, the S26 series is coming, then the processor, then obviously the S26 Edge. What are the leaks? And we're going to speak on the S26 Ultra and mainly the S26 Plus, which is mostly going to be cancelled as there is no builds on that. There are only three devices builds, and so we're gonna speak on these three S26 Plus, and the Edge and the Ultra, obviously. So we'll see what the specs are and what all its upgrades from the previous generation. And Samsung is finally listening to us. So we have to see how it's obviously just July only, and there's a lot of time for more leaks you will get to know. But these are the leaks as of now, and there are some exciting news. So first we'll be speaking on the S26 Plus. As you can see, according to a report by the LA, Samsung is developing only three devices, three variants. Is the S26, which is a 6.27-inch base model, and a 6.6-inch edge model, and a 6.8-inch ultra model. So no S26 Plus is coming. So whoever had the S25 Plus, that was the last S25 Plus which was coming. What are my thoughts on this? I think there's a reason Samsung is removing, because it doesn't sell as much, because either people will go and buy the base variant or the ultra variant, because you will getting upgraded cameras and not much of a upgrade from the S25 to the S25 Plus. So I think there's a good reason Samsung is removing, and they want to they want to cancel the S26 Plus and making the S26 Edge. So huge update if from their side, obviously. So a huge big news this is. So S26 Plus gets cancelled, then the base model will be the S26 Edge. So we can see the next three will be the S26, S26 Edge, and the S26 Ultra. So no S26 Plus, no more S26 Plus. And now we are speaking on the S26 Edge. As you can see, it's confirmed by ICE Universe that will we have a thinner. It will be thinner than S25 Edge. It will be interesting how much more thinner they're going to put. Finally, a larger battery. They're going to use the new material battery technology. Obviously, they're going to use the silicon battery, and I think he also told that they going to put another camera. They're going to introduce the telephoto, because the Plus had the telephoto camera. If the Plus gets cancelled or not coming, so they have to facilitate in this model. So huge update. Obviously, from the S25H, this was the first of its kind. 3900 mAh battery, which is not the greatest, and obviously they will also increase the charging speed. It will be 45 watt from the 25 watt. That's according to the rumors and leaks which are coming, and we have to see what how much battery mAh they are putting. Hopefully, it's more than 3900 mAh. I think people expect at least 4000 plus 4400 mAh, 4500 mAh battery. So it will be interesting what updates will be for the S26 Edge. Overall, good update. Really like Samsung is really listening to the consumers and especially the customers. And another news, well, the S26 series will come in all Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite 2 for Galaxy with the TSMC technology with a frequency of 4.74 Hz. Again, no Exynos 2600. Again, it has to be due to they cannot make the uh, chips in time, so that's why they're going with the Snapdragon 828 Elite 2. And then you can see the screen size of the Galaxy is has been increased to 6.8 inches, while the S20 is 6.86 inch display, so 0.3 inch larger. But it's all unchanged. You can see the bezels would be at 1.15, no more than 1.2 mm, narrow design, but same 5000 mAh batteries. That's not the good news. Same 5000, we hoped for a bigger battery, but I think they will bring it in the S27 Ultra, definitely S27 Ultra. But as you can see, the battery is the same, but the bezels and the width of the S26 Ultra will be increased, and also the bezels will be also lesser and an extremely narrow design, and it will be also thinner than the S25 Ultra. So Samsung is going through the thinner phase. And in other news, S26 Ultra, big news is that it is 100% confirmed that the S26 Ultra will exceed the charging power of 45 watt. Finally, Samsung has been listening. This has been from a long time. If they exceed the charging power, I think it will be 65 watt charging, because that charging they are giving for the Galaxy Books, which was for the laptop. So I think they'll increase it. Finally, Samsung is listening to the customers, and we have been asking this from a long time. Finally, they're upgrading. So 65 watt charging plus 5000 mAh battery. Even if the battery drains very fast, you can charge it up very fast. So this is the fastest charging speed in Samsung's history for a mobile device. So finally, Samsung is catching up, and that's what we have been asking. We have been obvious, and they also know it. So my thoughts on this is really good upgrades, especially the battery not much, but the power charging speed, the bezels will be thinner, the also the thickness also will be thinner. No S26 Plus. There's going to be updates on the S26 Edge. The base model also will be really nice. Really, thin also. Also, there is no Exynos 2600. Was hoping that it was going to be that. They were going to say it's going to be that, but unfortunately, no. So overall, good updates. We'll get to know by January, because there's still time. We'll get to know more rumors, more leaks are going to come out. But this is all the leaks and the confirmation done by Ice Universe. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.